Hi everyone, welcome to Connected Technologies. Today I am going to explain one of the important concept and one of the important interview question. So that is lockbox concept in accounts receivable model. So here I am just explaining the concept. I am not going to discuss in detail how to load the file through a BDA template or a flat file and what configuration required and all. I am not going to discuss in detail. So here I'm just explaining the concept where we will use exactly how the flow it will be there. What are the minimum configuration required and all. I will show you with the beautiful examples and diagram. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so Lockbox is a service offered by banks to companies in which the companies receive the payment from their customers and the bank picks up the payments from the customers and deposit in the company's bank account. Okay, so the main purpose of Lockbox to create the receipts automatically in our AR model, we will use this. How it will work and all, why they will using and all, we'll see here. So here, the Lockbox is a one kind of service. It was offered by the banks, like our all current accounts wherever we are opening, right, for all the companies. So that particular bank will provide this Lockbox facility to all the companies. So what are the payment which they received from the customers? That it will pick from that payments to from the customers and it will deposit into the company's bank account. Okay. Next up. So as per the Lockbox functionality, basically the customers goes and deposits the money directly into your bank account for the due invoices. Okay, whenever you done the sales from organization point of view, that sales invoice related amount, our particular customers they will deposit in our respective bank accounts. Okay, and the banker will provide a data file to you. So you need to have a logbox setup to create a transmission format which matches the data file format in your system. So in this case, what we need to do, banker will give the data file. So based on the data file, you have to set up your logbox configuration setups ready. That format we have transmission format. It will create that receipts automatically based on the data file, the feed which we collected from the bank. Okay. So the moment you collect the bank from that data file, you have to process it over Oracle Fusion system with the help of load interface file for import. There the system it will select the process the receipts through logbox functionality. Automatically system it will create the receipts. Okay. So but we should do the minimal configuration in our application, then only it will process. Okay. So if you see here, we have some example here about the logbox. Okay. So we will be paying our mobile bills by dropping a check or EFT in a Dropbox or online specific to the operators like Airtel and Idea. So whenever we done the our mobile recharge, right? So if you see, let's take this is one of the mobile recharge I did it. Okay. So this is the amount which I paid to the my mobile operator. So but the initial stage, this particular mobile recharge amount it will go and store this amount. I mean it will remitted into our internal, I mean organization internal bank account. So for that payments related, banker will provide the data file or a flat file so that they will process in our Oracle Fusion system. This payment related receipts automatically it will create in our AR. Okay. So for that, what are the payments which was paid by the customer about the mobile recharge and all, that will collect by the bank. Let's see here. The banker will collect all the checks or EFTs and realize it that the check EFT amounts on behalf of the operator. So bank will collect the all amount from the respective operators from the customers. So then later it realized that bank, so this amount is belongs to operator. Okay. So while dropping this check and EFT, the customers at the backside of the check or EFT will write his or her mobile number and then operator. So it's a old format actually. So that's why they will write check and all. But usually whenever we run the this mobile recharge rate, so based on this mobile only, it will identify the customer name and which operator it is. Then accordingly the payment will be done to the respective mobile and that amount it will debited to our internal bank account. I mean customer bank account. It will credited to the organization bank account. Okay. So the next one, so by this information like mobile number, customer name, etc., all the realized amounts will be sent to the operators through flat file or a Excel sheet. Okay. So what banker will do, the moment he receive the amount and everything, so the amount is received, right? So that based on that, he has to create the receipts in his application, ERP application. So in this case, by sending this particular flat file or Excel file, automatically they will create a receipts. So using this Excel or a flat file, mobile operator using the Autolockbox facility will be taken as a receipts from the customers. This is a regular and routine process. So the moment they collect that particular flat file or a CSV file, then they will process from our load interface file for import. There they will select the job called process the receipts through Lockbox. So the moment they select that and they select this respect to flat file and they will submit for a interface table and base table, it will run, then automatically receipts will be created in our front end. Okay, this is an example. So if you see, so in Oracle standpoint of view, so what we should know the exact logbox means, here we will see the one more definition. Okay, so auto logbox is a service that commercial bank offers, where the bank process the corporate customers to enable them to outside their accounts receivable payments process. So Lockbox is a service it will offer by the commercial banks to the uh, companies to collect the respect to customers related amount in our their AR payment processing related amount. Okay. So auto logbox eliminate the manual data entry by automatically processing the receipts that are sent directly to your bank, and you can also use auto logbox for historical data conversion. So here, what is the use of this auto logbox means? It will eliminate the manual data entry. So earlier before start file, the start file, I mean logbox file, and end of the day or end of the week they will collect the bank statement or deposits file from the banker. Based on that reference number they will customer will put the open invoice number or a customer name. So even the moment they paid the amount, automatically that particular customer name it will be there as a narration, it will come in the bank statement, to whom amount, who paid that amount, to whom we will collect that amount, it will be there. So by using that manual bank statement, they will create the receipts manual. It's a lot of time taking process, lot of error mistakes it will happen. Okay. But now the moment we got the lockbox facility, we can create the receipts automatically. And if you want use that process for data conversion for open receipts and all, we can use that. Okay. Next one. The bank usually send a flat file, like a TXT file to the companies that gave all the details for the deposits made into the bank account. So what are the deposits that happen in the our internal organization bank account? That related flat file or a TXT file, it will send the bank to our organization. Okay. The details captured in the flat file depending on the arrangement between the bank and company. This flat file is referred to as a lockbox file. So we have a mapping between that particular flat file and the receipts creation process and all in our lockbox system. Automatic receipts will be created. The company can import this lockbox file in their system to create the receipts and apply the receipts to the open invoices. So the moment we collect that particular flat file, we will process it through Lockbox functionality. Receipts will be created and it will apply to our open invoices also, AR transactions. Open Receivables provide the standard functionality to import the Lockbox functionality to create the receipt. So our Oracle Receivables provide the standard functionality to import the Lockbox file to create a receipts. It's a normal standard functionality only to create the receipts. Okay. Next. So here we will see the flow, or it will be payment will be deposited by the customer, how it will be processed to the through Lockbox to our Oracle Fusion system, how it will be cleared the open invoices and it will transfer to GL. We'll see here. Okay. So the customers will make the payment, whether it could be check or EFT to our organization internal bank account. So that it will be remitted to bank. That means what are the payment it was done by the customer through check or EFT, it will be deposited and remitted in our internal bank account. So from there, the bank what it will do, it will run the import program to create a data file, flat file, or a BDA file format, CSV file format. All the payments information it will collect through this format, and that we will process in the auto logbox validation. Here if we have any exceptions or errors or warnings that we can rectify, again that logbox file it will be processing to the interface table. So in the interface table also it will verify the all the validation related to errors, warnings and all. If everything goes smooth while we run the post quick cache program, that means we can create a receipts, then automatically the receipts will be created and it will be cleared our open invoices against that payment. So what are the payment which we received from the customer here? That payment related invoice it will be cleared automatically and it will transfer the entries to GL once we run the create account. Okay. So this is the whole process, how the funds will be collected by the customer. I mean the internal bank account from the customer, how it will be processed to our AR to create a receipts account. Okay. Next. So this is the basic configuration required, and apart from this we have few more configuration also it will be there, but at this moment I couldn't able to cover that. But as a minimal configuration it should be there in our application, like bank branch account should be there, receipt class should be there, receipt method should be there, our receipt source should be there, and logbox number should be there, and logbox transmission format should be there, auto cache reset should be there. So these configuration it should exist in our application. Then only our logbox file it will be processed successfully without any errors. And if you have document sequence, that is also we need to set up. There are a lot of configurations would be there. Okay. So here I hope this you already aware. I think bank accounts like your internal organization, bank branch, bank account should be there. So this receipt class, what it will do? It will teach our system how you want to create your receipts, how you want to process our remittance, whether it will be automatic receipt creation or manual creation, that it will teach. Receipt method means the mode of the payment which we received from the customer. At what mode of the payment you received from the customer? Either you are collecting your cash amount from the customer against your sales invoice, whether it is a cash amount or a check or a EFT, that it will be specified. Receipt source means giving the numbering against your receipts, and it will know from where we are getting that receipt amount. It will identify this receipt source. And here we have a logbox number. Each bank, each process, we can define the different logbox number according to system. It will identify bank-wise logbox number. And here we have transmission formats, how the file should be processed in the each stage. Like we have header details, process detail. Uh, there are a lot of information it will be there in the PDF file template. If you see there, we can give the, it will give the detailed information. Auto cache rule sets, it will give how to create a receipts and how to apply to the open invoices. It will teach our system. Okay. Yeah. So this is the basic configuration. It should be required. So thank you guys. That is all about our logbox functionality. I hope it's very clear. Okay. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and please subscribe to Connect YouTube channel for more quality education videos. And this is a 100% entry question in our AR module, guys. Okay. You just prepare the theory, what is what with the example, the way how I explained, and you can give a minimal configuration. So interviewer will accept. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.